Hello, this is Josh Kulp. This is the video for Daf Shevui, Daf Samekh Het, page 68 of Masechet Ketubot. First of all, you may notice that the scenery that you're seeing in this video is a little different than the scenery you've seen in other videos more recently. I am filming this while I am at Machane Ramah, Camp Ramah in New England, where I am the scholar in residence for the summer. So I just thought I would tell you why I'm sitting in a different room. I'm actually in my bedroom, which is the only place I can find quiet in Camp Ramah in New England. So in any case, I wanted to talk for a few moments. We're going to begin on this daf, or we began on this daf, a rather long sugya about the dowry, a rather long passage about the dowry, and you can get the sense here that the dowry was a very important financial institution in their world, and it's something that we probably don't think about so much today because our society, we don't have formal dowries, and as I've said many times, in our world we tend to think of marriage as a choice based on love, on compatibility, and less of an issue of economics. But clearly in the ancient world, economics was probably the main motivating factor, and really until very, very recently it was, and there probably are still marriages today where economics are an important factor. And I just wanted to give another overview of the two main issues. The Gemara spends a lot of time talking about the dowry, and the dowry, the nedunya, in Hebrew, or other words are used throughout the Talmud, is the money that the father of the bride will transfer, generally speaking, to his daughter in order to endow the marriage, in order to find a better match for his daughter. And we can see here that in a world of competing interests, all of the money that he gives to his daughter is something that he will not be giving to his sons. And also there may be some competing interest with the wife if he's dead, right? If the father is no longer alive and can no longer earn a living, and he has a widow who he is going to be sustaining perhaps for the rest of his life, rest of her life, the widow's life, the widow does not want to see all of that money, or a significant amount of money, going to the daughter. And it may not even be her daughter, by that way. And we've seen many times before that the dowry in the Talmudic period seems to have been a institution of even greater significance as time goes on, so much so that dowries became very burdensome. And that is going to happen when there is at least a perceived shortage of men, and therefore it's more desirable, more difficult for a girl to get married. I'm not sure exactly why that seems to be happening in the Talmudic period, but we can get a sense from this sugya that if the girl's father is no longer around, then we're going to have some difficulty. We want to give a lower assessment, make sure she doesn't try to take too much, because that would take away from the inheritance of the other sons. And I think in the best kind of world, right, we're treating all the children relatively equally. Otherwise, boys are left with too little for them to pay in their ketubot payments and the payments that go from the husband to the wife. If they don't have enough left in inheritance, they may be out of luck in getting married as well. So it's always important to keep in mind the financial aspects of marriage, the financial aspects of inheritance, all of which are going to come to play a lot, not just in this sugya, but in the sugyot to come. In any case, greetings here from Camp Ramah. I'll be shooting a couple, probably more videos from Camp Ramah. And if any of you are alumni, well, I'm glad to be part of your family.